The Eastern Front theater of World War II contained the largest military confrontation in history. Almost half of the estimated 70 million lives lost during World War II occurred on the Eastern Front. But how do we know this? By analyzing primary and secondary sources, we are able to create a historical narrative of these events. In December of 1940, Adolf Hitler signed War Directive No. 21, authorizing the German military to destroy the Soviet Union in a rapid, decisive campaign, Operation Barbarossa. Looking at the war on the Eastern Front, or the Great Patriotic War from the Soviet perspective, we come across numerous primary sources to decipher. Propaganda posters are great resources because they show us how the government influenced their citizenry during the war. Photographs are also a great resource because they add a visual element to our historical narrative. Letters, journals, and diaries provide researchers with a wealth of original, first-hand experiences of the time frame being studied. Newspaper articles also provide us with perspective and real-time analysis of the events we are studying. Secondary sources are sources that analyze and interpret primary sources. They provide second-hand accounts of historical events or interpret a creative work from the time period, a book or work of art, for example. Biographies would also fall into the secondary source category. In conclusion, primary sources are original items. These include photos, art, documents, and interviews, to name a few examples. Secondary sources are sources that analyze or interpret primary sources. These would include biographies and histories written at a later time. Primary sources provide engaging material that students can relate to, but often come with a degree of bias. An example would be a battlefield account from a Soviet soldier during the Battle of Stalingrad. While his or her description of daily life during the battle may give students a better understanding of the hardships experienced by our soldier, these accounts may have outside influences or embellishments that place greater importance on the deeds of our subject. Secondary sources lack the authenticity of primary sources, but tend to be more objective, acknowledging the distortion or bias present in their analysis of primary sources.